we're following the latest developments on an explosive wildfire in California. The Blue Cut fire is 0% contained. It's torched over 30,000 acres. More than 82,000 people have had to evacuate. When you look at homes and businesses, many have been demolished, some still in the fire's destructive path. And now there's a state of emergency declared for areas east of Los Angeles. Jasmine Veal of our CBS station in Los Angeles joins me by phone. She's in Phelan, California. Jasmine, what's the latest?
Well, Rena, we are here in just one of the mountain communities in the San Bernardino National Forest. As you mentioned, we're about 60 miles east of Los Angeles, and just these very rugged mountain ridges, a lot of that dry brush, but also timber, and everything burns differently. So these firefighters are not only up against dry brush in the desert, but the pine trees that will burn hot and fast, and that's what they're concerned about today with the winds coming back and the heat and all the dryness that will be an issue once again. Now, I am standing here in just a wasteland of homes that have burned to the ground, nothing but ash left, still smoldering at this point, right off Highway 138. And as you mentioned, 30,000 acres, but still growing at this point with about 1,300 firefighters here fighting both on the ground and from the air.
Jasmine, this fire just started yesterday. It's been destructive in such a short amount of time. Why?
Because it moved so fast, and that was the issue yesterday. They could not get a handle on it quick enough because not only, as I mentioned, the dry brush, but the winds, they were very erratic. Pushed it right across the 15, a lot of the highways here, and it just dumped. And firefighters, for their safety and hopefully the people who got out, they couldn't go in and protect the homes, the structures here, because it was just too dangerous with how fast these flames were moving.
And how is Southern California's weather going to be a factor in containing this fire?
Oh, this is the bad part of it all, and firefighters are bracing for this not only today, but we have red flag conditions all the way through Thursday. And so that's going to be a big problem spot for them as they look ahead, as they try to get this thing under control. As you mentioned, no containment. And I also want to say, as we're out here and we're looking at just the destruction, devastation, cadaver dogs are also on their way out. So hopefully they do not find any bodies, but in the rubble here, in the ash, that's what they'll be searching for.
Jasmine Veal on the front lines of this wildfire. Thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you.
We're out in San Bernardino County where this fire just picked up steam yesterday. It started about 10:30 a.m. local time yesterday. So less than 24 hours, it has ballooned to over 30,000 acres that have been burned. I want to show you behind me just what it kind of looks like now that the sun has crested this hillside here. But you can see where the stuff in front here, the structure, you can barely tell what was inside there, has been burnt. There's still smoke coming out of it. You can see that there's a house just beyond that. This is a community that's right off of Interstate 15. So for a lot of people who like to travel between Los Angeles and Las Vegas, this would be off that route that you would take. Well, here's the big thing. Interstate 15 is closed, and the person I spoke with from the fire department this morning said it may stay like that for a couple of days simply because there's red flag warnings in here, and so they think it'd be too dangerous to have that traffic open. So for people who want to take that route, it's probably going to be too much. But take a look at this post right here. It's still smoking, still crackling. You can feel the heat off of it. I wish you could feel how hot it is, but this is what they're up against, and that's why you've had over 82,000 people have been evacuated, and some 34 more than that, 1,000 homes have been evacuated because of the fact that this fire is fast moving. As the sun gets up, Carol, and starts baking in here in this high desert area, more than likely the fire is going to rage back to life. We went from 18,000 last night before we went to sleep to 30,000 this morning. They're looking for it to grow some more, and at this point, it's not even contained, Carol.